guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when you are watching this video. On today's episode of the video, we are going to be learning how we can build a logistic website using WordPress. If you have watched our previous video, you will know how to install WordPress, and that shouldn't be difficult for you anymore. We are repeating the same thing we did, creating a subdomain for the Courier, which is the logistic website. Let's just say okay. Let's head on to installing of the WordPress. I will then use shipping for this. You can give your site a name here. You can also do it later on inside of your website dashboard. I'm okay with the admin username and password. But note, if you are building this site for someone, you must create a username and password, because that is what they will use to access their website from that admin link that you will generate for them. Then hit on install. Let's wait for this to calm down. Kindly hit on the subscribe button for more videos like this. Now our WordPress has been installed. As you can see, it is running now. So we are not going to the front end. Let's just head down to the admin. Okay, let me just open it up so you can see how the front end looks like. I'll open up the admin. This is how the front end looks like. On a default, this is how your WordPress looks like when you install one. So let's go and give it another look. Give it a more authentic look, more like a shipment or a courier company. The same thing we did on the previous video when I talked to people about the fundamentals and the approach in WordPress. You go to appearance, click on add new thing, and hit on upload theme. For this particular one, we are using a premium template. When I mean premium template, it is a paid template. The template should display on your screen now. It is called logistics template. If you stay with us to this training, down to the ending of this training, you will get access to all of this. Look at the template here. You hit on it, you click on open, you install now. You're not going for the live preview. You just hit on activate. Now our team has been installed and activated. Let's go back to the front side and know how it looks like now. As you can see, it's blank because there's no, as you can see, it's blank because there's no nothing on it now. So let's go and install demo templates, demo content on it. This is the plugins that comes with the template on the default. So when you install it, you go head down to the plugins, you click on this button here so it can mark everything, both the code editor, the demo importer, the WooCommerce, which is the payment system, and the contact form. Then you click on bulk action, you click on install, and you click on apply. You wait for the whole plugins to install. As you can see, it's counting. Still installing 6 over 10, 7 over 10. I think the installation has been done successfully. So let's hit on refresh. Okay, still counting. Done. Installation has been done successfully. Let's hit on. Let's go back and see if it's still remaining. Okay. Let's activate the plugins that we've installed now. You do the same thing again. You click here so it can mark all the plugins. You click on bulk action, not bulk option, sorry. You click on activate, then you click on apply. So the whole plugins can activate. You do same thing here, so it can activate too. Now all the plugins has been installed and activated successfully. As you can see, The list here now have increased. That is to show you that the whole plugins have been installed. So you hit on refresh. Now you hit on import demo data here. You click on continue importation. As you can see, it is imported. Importation done successfully. You can either go to the theme setting or you visit the site. In my own case, we'll just go and visit the site first. Let's see how it looks now. Wow, this is amazing. So we are able to import the demo data. Now everything is working fine. But one thing we are supposed to do now is to, because you cannot just use it like this, you need a tracking page inside of the website. If you check it now, there's nothing like tracking page. All this menu bar here, there's nothing like tracking page inside of it. And we are going to even remove all this menu because it's a kind of plenty. We don't need it all. We just need home, about our service, about us and services, and maybe like news or contact us page. Others should be deleted. So before that, head down to plugins. Don't worry, even this plugin I'm adding now, everything will be provided for you. Just stick to the end of this training. I can show you how you can get it. I will show you how you can get it. And you hit on add new plugins. Upload plugin. Then hit on choose a file. You can see the plugin here. It is called WP Cargo. This is for tracking of logistics, tracking of delivery, and creation of invoice. You hit on open and click on install now. Plugin activated successfully. So as you can see, the plugin here, this is the shipment and co. Let's hit on general settings. So you can set up the plugin so it will function well. Your shipment logo. If you have one, you can upload the logo here. But in my own case, I don't have a logo yet. So I think we should just use like logistics for the logo. This will be the logo that will show if your clients track their luggage. This is the logo that will be on the header, not the site logo. Note, not the site logo. This is just the logo of the invoice and the tracking page, not the website logo. I have to choose a page. This is the page we created, which is tracking, or we use track. This number prefix is the tracking number that your website will be generating when you want to create a new shipment. So in my own case, I will leave it to be cargo, but your own, depending on what your company name is, you can change it to like DHL, USPS, anything you feel like adding there. Note, this video is educational purpose, so if you use the site for scam, you're on your own. Then you hit on save changes. That should be the font size. My charts. This is where you set up your packages, how you want it to be measured in the dimension is either centimeters, kg, the weight, how you want the kg to be measured, the weight unit. In my own case, this is okay for me. For the map settings, you need an API key from Google Map. They will have to give you an API key. But since we are not going to pay for that now, I think we should just bypass it. But if you have money to pay, you can just go look up to the search engine and ask for how you can get Google Map API key. You copy it and paste it here so that any luggage you are tracking, it will show on your website. The map, the exact address will show on a map, like on the footer of the tracking page. The exact address will show there, showing that this thing is on Google. This is where you set up the email clients, how the notification will be sent out, and how you receive the notification. Pending, pickup, on hold, en route, returned, delivered. So it depends on what you select here, your client will be notified on. You can say, if the luggage is on pending, I want the consignee who you are sending the consignment to, you want him or her to receive the notification. If the luggage has been picked up, you want him or her to receive the notification. If the luggage is on hold, you want him or her to receive the notification. If the luggage is on route, you want the person to receive notification. If it is in transit, out of delivery, the luggage is cancelled, delivered, or returned, you need the customer to receive notification. This is how you just check it out. Then from here, you add your domain email. Remember, I showed you all how to create an email on my previous video. So you just have to input your email here. In my own case, I'm using info@austintech.ng. The mail to, you will leave it to be this. This is the cheapest email address, which is your customer's email address. But if you need multiple of it, you can see the short code here. You can just come here, copy it, and paste. But we are not here for that now. You can see the message the person will be sent. We are pleased to inform you that your shipment has now been cleared by custom. This is how the messages will appear. But here, it is on HTML. It is on HTML form. But when this message gets to your client, why it's on HTML form, because the email will not just come as an ordinary text. It will be encoded and in a stylish form. When it arrives in your consignee's inbox, it will be in a Mailchimp email format. So you just hit on save. If you want to add any text to the email, like all those custom messages, all of them you can just add. Then this is where you set up which email you want to receive as an admin. When the luggage is delivered, when it has been sent out, just anyhow you want to place it. The same thing you did from the client email side, this is what you're going to do on your own if you want to receive the notification. But for this tutorial purpose, I'm not receiving any notification now. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Let's hit on save. Now, let's hit on appearance and go to menu so that we can add that our tracking page to the menu and remove those menu that we don't want on the menu, like all these plenty things on the menu. We don't need them. We don't need them at all. Photo gallery, we don't need it. We are going out. About us, let's remove this blog. Let's remove this little blog. Remove this. I don't need it. Let's add what I want to be there. The first is the track page. Add to menu. See all. Let's view all the pages so we know what we are adding. Note this template also has a shop plugin where you can integrate, like sell your goods and services, like just WooCommerce. You post your items there, luggages as that they post them for like Jumia, AliExpress and co. You can post your items there, sell it and receive the money. You can even integrate payment gateways for each of the shipments you are making. So let's assume you are selling your product on the same website, you are still doing shipment on the same website. Your client will just buy the product and use their tracking number to track the shipment location to know when it will arrive. That's how it works. So add services page. We had okay, the contact form is already there. What else? Then the home, which is the front page, we'll add it to the menu. Let's click on add to menu, so it can appear here. Then you now choose location where you want the menu to display. In my own case, I want it to display at the primary menu and the footer menu, which is the up and the bottom of my website. Then hit on save menu. Now let's visit. This is the track page earlier. There was nothing on it. Okay, sorry. Let's just refresh this website and see how it looks like now. Now, as you can see, we don't have all those multiple menus here again. We only have the home, the services, the about us, the contact us, and the track page. Let's check on the track and see how it looks like now. Automatically, the track is now requesting that we add a tracking number, a consignment number here. If you now go back to the admin and create any shipment now, you add the number here, you see the tracking details, the invoice. You can print the invoice right from the admin or from this visitors page. All these things that is showing up here, all this customization stuff, is because we are logged in as the admin. Let's assume I hit on the logout now. All these things will disappear. So don't bother, your client is not going to see all these things above here. You stop coming soon here. Let's go and set up our WooCommerce, because WooCommerce is the stuff that this website is talking about. Then you click on WooCommerce, click on hit on settings. You know everything about your shop now. So I shouldn't be, you add your address where you want your store address to be. You add the city. I'm not in California, so I'll switch it to Nigeria. Delta, precisely. You either choose here where you are selling to, you ship where you can ship to, you ship to all countries. This the first option says you ship to all countries you sell to, ship to all countries, ship to specific countries only, disable shipping and shipping calculator. You choose ship to all countries because you are going to ship to all countries depending on your own budget as the site owner. They are asking you now to choose your customer's location. All this is, if you don't choose it, they will just assume that you are not selling to everybody and they will use their default for you. They're asking you to enable tax calculation, but we're not going to enable that. Just leave it like that. Which currency do you want your products to have? I'll say Naira, because that's what we're eating here in our country. Let's just hit on save changes. Products, where you add the product you are selling. Remember this shop page, we didn't add it on the menu. So after setting up this WooCommerce plugin, we are going to go back to the menu bar and add this shop. If you need product review, you can leave it, but me, I don't think I need product review. Now this is where you choose your payment option, how you want to receive your payment. It is either you choose direct bank transfer and you add your bank account details here, check payment, which means you are going to receive check, or cash on delivery. When you deliver the item, your client will pay you. So the decision is yours to make. You come down here, you will see pay stack. If you don't know about pay stack, I think I'll make a video for that soon. Pay stack is a payment gateway that you can add to your website to receive payment or to send refund to clients. Pay stack is what Jumia is using. They are using Paystack. That's why they are able to handle their transactions seamlessly. When you refund like their items now, they'll just click on refund. When you return their items now that you don't like, they'll just hit on refund, and that exact amount you paid for that item will go back to your account. That's how Paystack works. But when you are using a bank transfer, the person has sent you 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira. You cannot just hit on refund and the money will go back once. You have to resend from that same account again. You have to go back to go through the houses of going to your bank, copying the person's account number, or requesting his bank details, or all that. But if the person pays through Paystack, you don't need to ask the person for account number for the refund. All you just need to do is to hit on refund from Paystack, and Paystack automatically knows the account that money came from. Even if it's from PalmPay, it's from UBA, it's from any bank at all, even if it's from international bank, the money will automatically refund to the person. I'm not praying that you should refund money to your customers. You will always have a right customer, but I'm just telling you for educational purpose. Then I'll choose bank transfer and I'll choose cash on delivery. Then you just finish the setup. This is where you add your bank name that you want to appear on the website. Note, this WooCommerce, there's no two ways about it. Oh. This is the same pattern of setting up WooCommerce for all the websites you are going to be building, provided it's from WordPress and you want to add shopping function, shopping this page to it. This is the same method you are going to set up your WooCommerce. There's no other method again. So just stick to this. This is where you add the account name. Mine should be Hello World. Account number, mine should be 129. Bank name, mine should be Hello World again. You know your bank name, you know your account number now. The SWIFT code, if you have the IBAN and click on. But since I don't have all these things, I'll just click on Save Changes and I'm good to go. And the message instructions that you will need the person to see when trying to make the payment. The payment title should be direct bank transfer. Make your payment directly into our bank account. Please use your order ID as the payment reference. Your order will not be shipped until the funds have been cleared in our account. You can customize this text. You can add it to anything like make the payment and submit the receipt on our WhatsApp inbox before we go deliver your package. Just that kind of thing. So let's check on account privacy. This is enable guest checkout. This guest checkout means that you don't need any user, any client to create account on your website before they check out. But if you put it on enable login during checkout, every user or every customer you have must create an account before they check out in your website. When I mean create account, an individual account. Normally from Jumia now, you need to create account before you check out. But in most cases, you don't really need it because you are just a one-man business something. You are not keeping track of their record. But if you still need to, you can just click on enable login during checkout. You see, account creation allow customers to create an account during checkout on my account page. But we didn't add the page, so we don't need this. But if you need it, you can easily add it. It's not a big deal. Go back there, add it how you want it to be, and it will be encrypted. This is the kind of email that will be sending out and in of your shop side of the website. If the users will set their password, order details, refund, completed order, processing order, order on hold, failed order, cancelled order, new account, anything at all you feel like let me add to the SMS, it will be there. Then you remove this footer side. I said site title, clinical. You just remove it because this WooCommerce will likely show there. Yeah, you put your own name. Let's say mine is Austin Tech. Then you hit on save changes. so that WooCommerce will not show that you are using WooCommerce for this integration. Then you check on site visibility. Be- because it was on third demo mode. Now let's remove it from here and add it on live mode so the store can go live. Let's check on advanced. Okay, there's nothing on advanced there. Let's head back. Remember, we are still coming back to customization of the logo, the footer, and co. But let's just finish what we're doing. Now the page is set up. As you can see, it's not showing that store demo. It's not showing live here to show you that your store is live. But we are just building. Let's just test run what we've done so far. This is the shipment. Let's add one shipment and see if it works, if it's really working, you know. When you click on add shipment, you see that number I told you. My own is automatically generating to cargo and this, but I don't need all this because it's for demo. I'll just use 1 2 3 4, and note any name you give it here is your tracking name, is your tracking page, is your tracking ID. Any name you add here, you add on this line now that I'm typing this number now is your tracking ID. If you put DHL 111122, that's your tracking ID. Anything you put there, you must add it to your tracking ID when you are trying to track your luggage. The author is admin, the shipper's name, let's just add any name there. The receiver's name, you know your shipper's name now. Your shipper's name is your this the person signing the consignment name. Then the receiver detail is the consignee's name. The phone number, you can add any phone number you feel like, but this is just for test purpose. Let's see if it's really working. The phone number, address, anything you feel like add there. Address, email address. This is where you add your shipper's email address if you have any, or you can add your default email address. But the receiver, you must add the receiver's real email address because the receiver will receive notification on the luggage update. Either you enrouted it, it's on hold, it's on out for delivery, it's on transit. The receiver will likely receive notifications on how the luggage is doing. So you must add the receiver's email here. You must add the correct receiver email. Don't say I didn't tell you that. You must add the receiver's email. Don't say I didn't tell you that. It's very important. Now you choose type of shipment. It's either truckload, van move, air, international, or sea. You can also customize it from this WP cargo settings. You can add more options like the sea, but on this we are let's just choose air. The weight should be 30 kg. You know, remember we added kg to the weight calculation. The courier number, the courier should be DHL here. Then the mode should be C land air clinical. Let's say C transportation. Package, it should be one. Product, food items. If you show the product yourself, you can add the product name here. But if you don't need to sell anything, don't go into setting up this WooCommerce. So if you don't want to sell anything on the website, that you are just using it for strictly tracking purpose, don't set up this WooCommerce, because this WooCommerce is for, or when you set it up, you leave it on demo mode. This WooCommerce is for selling. The payment mode for the shipment, it should be cash on delivery, check, or bank transfer. That is the same payment. This payment selection now is the same payment method you added on your WooCommerce. If you added that pay stack, the pay stack will show as an option here. Then the quantity of the luggage, let's say one, total freight one, carrier reference number 2SS12, the origin, where the luggage is going from, where the luggage is originating from. Let's just say Zambia. Departure time, let's set it now. Destination, let's say Australia. Pickup date, tomorrow. Pickup time, 10. Expected delivery time, on 5th. Write a brief comment. Luggage signed successfully. Please and please, this video is for educational purpose. If you use the software for scam, you are on your own. I repeat, you are on your own and not to be blamed. Then you hit on publish. Okay, the current location, sorry, I didn't add the current location of the luggage. Let me just do that. We'll do that now. The location of the luggage should be Angola. Status, it should be pending, cancelled, and routed. Remember, if you added this one now, this is the update of the luggage. How you will need the luggage to be always updated, so that your client will know what condition the luggage is by then. Out of delivery, remember you added the client email. The out of delivery email will go to the client. In transit, the in transit email will go to the client. Will go to the client. Cancelled. If you cancel the luggage, the cancelled email will go to the client. Let's just say in transit, luggage on transit, and hit on update. Well, let's go and check if what we did really worked. Remember the tracking code here? Let's add it there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think so. Okay. As you can see, it said your composer detected issue in your platform. Your composer dependency requires PHP version 8.10. It's because my PHP version is on 7.4. So let's go and change that now. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Then you come back to your cPanel, you click on multi PHP admin. That particular domain name, which is this, okay, it's on 8.0. Let's change it to 8.1 and hit on apply. Refresh. Okay, add 8.1. This is how you add your PHP version. Some script runs on 7.4, some script runs from 8.0, some run, if you, as you can see here, I have different types of uh, PHP versions here. So you always check out to know the particular one your script is running on, your WordPress file is running on. That is what you come and change here. If you are using normal PHP and HTML script, you still do the same thing. Now it's, as you can see, it's working. Let's just update the plugins. All shipment. I guess that is why our tracking page didn't load up quickly. Let's refresh it again. Wow, I said it. Now you can see this is how the tracking page will look like. You can see the shipment status is on transit. So you now head down to the customization of the website itself. Since the functionalities is working, you go back to appearance and you click on customize. You can cancel the preloader if you don't want it. Let's say general setting, this preloader here. Let's disable the preloader because it's not doing anything. It's just there popping up, delaying the loading of the website. I hit on publish. The preloader now, that rocket, that small thing like rocket where they always show up for the front of the script, for the side front of the website when you try to load up. Now let's go to the header part. The header logo. This is where you change the logo and do everything, customization of the logo, the width, the length, as if everything, This is where you customize the menu, where you want the menu to show, the color palette and sub menu and co. This top menu now, this top menu is the one showing your email and others. So for time's sake, we are not going to do that. This is the mobile menu, what you want to show on the mobile. For here, you can edit everything on the website, like everything, how you want your website to look. Then if you want to change the text, the content of the page, you can use Elementor because the Elementor is installed already. I believe you all know how to use Elementor. If you don't know how to use Elementor, make a reference to the old video I've made on this training. So this is how it is. Once you are done, you hit on publish and your site is running. Thank you for watching and may God bless you all. Amen.